What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel. Check out the content. And I want to get into the comments that Stephen A. Smith and Mad Dog Russo made about LeBron James and his fake retirement. Right now, I can understand, like them trolling him and they went in on him for real. But the point that I want to make before I play the audio to what Russo and Stephen A. Smith said is that you're going to see more of this. You're going to see more of the people from the commentators from ESPN be more critical of LeBron James, right? And I don't get like why LeBron James is not why he's not why he don't realize this, right? It just seems like everything LeBron do right now is magnified, and there's a definite like campaign to drag LeBron James. And I have always been saying that like this LeBron James was set up, from the very beginning, right? Set up for failure or just used, for ratings and stuff like that, right? I just thought he was used. And in my opinion, I don't know like why LeBron James is not caught on, why people in LeBron James circle are not hipping him to what's going on. The so now you have Stephen A. Smith and this guy Mad Dog Gray go in on him, right, for his decision to troll his fans with this fake retirement. Also, you have the NBA the ESPN just hired the guy PK Subban, right? And everybody know how he feels about LeBron James and LeBron James being the GOAT. So they just a lot of people just getting together, and it's this whole basketball season is going to be about dragging LeBron James every opportunity that they get. Then you have Michael Jordan coming back to NBC, right? So NBC, their ratings and everything is going to go up because everybody want to hear what Mike's going to say, and Mike's not really going to. I guarantee you, Mike not going to really drag LeBron James because that's not his style. Number one, he's going to wisely allow everybody else to do that while he just reap the rewards of everybody else dragging LeBron and doing this. But I don't get it. LeBron James, they tout like how LeBron James is a basketball historian, how LeBron James is so intelligent and stuff like this. But this is the play. The play is to drag LeBron James and to elevate Michael Jordan. Now I'm a Michael Jordan fan, but I just see it. Every time I turn on social media, I see another advertisement for Michael Jordan's his sneakers, like the retro sneakers. I mean, every day they're coming out those retro fours, the retro threes, the 11s, the whatever number that the 13s, all these different sneakers coming out in different colors every day. Michael Jordan even announced a new partnership with Supreme. He now they're selling like a new clothing line with Supreme, right? So they're selling hoodies, t-shirts, leather jackets, sweatpants. Everybody, he's gearing up for the big you know, for the big storm that's coming. They just gearing up. That Nike, everybody's just going to make so much money at LeBron James' expense. And I'm just wondering, like, why his circle. Now, Maverick Carter, it did separate himself. Maybe Maverick Carter was trying to warn LeBron James, like, of the storm that's coming. And LeBron James don't have the right people around him to navigate this storm, because I think LeBron James think that he needs to do something, or he needs to be seen or heard to fight his case. But you got to be strategic about your moves, especially when you're working against Nike, you working against the NBA. You want to take them on. You want to start your own league. It's that's it's crazy. I can't. he feels like since they're not going to allow him to buy a team or be part ownership in a team, and he said, "Well, all right, well, I got enough money, I can get some partners together, and we can compete against you." Yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Nike and the NBA got partnerships. They got partners all around the world, including Europe, where LeBron James wants to start his own league, right? And so, with that being said, man, I want to get into what Stephen A. Smith and some of what him and Russo had to say about LeBron James trolling the fans.
I think Chris Mad Dog Russo had to say about LeBron James trolling NBA fans about his retirement. Take a listen to him here.
SA, what do you make of LeBron James' second decision?
Well, I think one critic said it best when they said that if you make a bad movie, typically you don't have a sequel. So if you look at the decision and the manner in which that was handled and the way it served to alienate folks back at that time, you would think that he wouldn't want to remind people of that, considering the heat he took from that. And unfortunately, he was tone deaf, and that's not the decision. That's not the path that he took. This was corny as hell. It was cringy. It was all of that. We know this. You're promoting an alcoholic beverage and trying to give people the impression that this could be your final season, that you might end up retiring. And so, one other person joked and they said, you know what, that's like Jordan. Compare that to Jordan saying, I'm back. What if he had said, no, I'm teasing you, and then it happened to be a Hanes commercial? What if it had been something like that? And that's what this was the equivalent of. In the end, I don't understand why the second greatest player who ever lived, a 4-time champion, a 4-time league MVP, one of the greatest players who have ever lived, would stoop to trying to garner attention for himself with something other than trying to win a damn championship. I want to be in Southern California come June. Are Lakers gonna win? Lakers gonna be in the picture. That's what I care about. I don't give a damn about some Hennessy commercial, especially from him. A matter of fact, if you play like garbage at any point in time when it really, really counts, I'm going to think about the Hennessy commercial and wonder if you was drinking something for the game. I mean, that's what's going to have me thinking about. I want to be in Southern California.
Oh my God.
I love Oklahoma.
Oh.
I love Oklahoma
Talk
City
about
Thunder. I love the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yo, I don't want to be in Oklahoma City come June. I tried that, Swagoo. I Swagoo, I don't know if you noticed it. I was trying to get from Minnesota to Oklahoma City. That was tough. I had to come out of my pocket to get that. All right. I want to be in Southern California. I want to be in Southern California. I want the finals in LA. Can I get that? Because the one time they went to the finals and won it all with him in the Lakers uniform was when they were in the bubble. That wasn't in LA. That was in a bubble in Orlando. I would like to be in LA in June. Can we talk about that? Pulling that off? No, we can't, because of a damn Hennessy commercial. Y'all do y'all thing.
Here's what I would think, and I have never has.
All right, before Russo go in on him, right? I just, like every time Stephen A. Smith speak about LeBron James, he always say he's the second greatest player, and he always give him this so much praise and all this accolades and stuff like that. Don't buy into that, man. Don't buy into that. I don't think that. I think they just, like I said, they just build you up so they can knock you down. They just building them up so they can knock them down. So with that being said, let me hear what Russo had to say about LeBron James.
He ever come out, LeBron, you cover him much better than me. Has he ever come out and apologized for that asinine TV show with the decision when he went to Miami?
No.
Okay. So if he hasn't apologized for that, you know what? I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done that to Cleveland. It was corny. It was stupid. If he has never done that, then why should I believe Swagoo's take? Well, this is his way of basically telling you that the idea of the decision was a mistake. Well, he's had 20 years to tell us, you know what, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have just gone to Miami, and that's the end of it. But he made this big TV show about it. We had to wait 28 minutes to figure out where he was going.
Where's the girls' club?
And he didn't tell the Cleveland. No, Dan Gilbert's not I understand, but he didn't even inform the Cavaliers what he was doing prior to going to Miami. And he joined freaking Wade and Bosh, a ready-made championship. And Wade didn't go to him. He went to Wade, for crying out loud. Wade and Bosh didn't go to Cleveland.
No, he did.
He had to go to Miami.
He did go to Miami.
Yeah, he had to go to Miami. Well, I understand your point.
He donated some money to.
Don't compare Miami sports to Cleveland sports.
That's true.
Don't compare Miami.
And don't compare Cleveland to Miami.
That's fair.
Go ahead.
All right. So Russo is bringing up the point that he went to Miami, like already made. Dwayne Wade had already won a championship before the LeBron went there, right? That's what I'm saying. So things like this, they're going to continue to bring those things up. Those decisions that LeBron made to go to a team that was already established, that had already won a championship. It's about building them up and then tearing them and knocking them over, just like dominoes, just building it up. A house of cards, dominoes, build it and just knock it down, man. And that's what they doing with LeBron James. When LeBron James was, when he was in Miami, he was playing and they was winning. I think they went to 4 championships. They lost 2. So when they went to those 4 championships, you didn't hear Stephen A. Smith saying that, saying what Russo is saying right now. I don't even remember Russo. I never really followed Russo, but most of the media wasn't saying this. The public was saying, that was Dwayne Wade team. That was Pat Riley's team. LeBron James didn't carry Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade. Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade carried LeBron James. They taught him how to win, right? And then as soon as he got those 2 rings, and he was disgruntled, he just rolled out and he went somewhere else, where he thought he might be able to win. And that was in Cleveland. So everything that LeBron James did that they praised back in the day, they're going to bring that back up throughout this year, and they're going to throw all that back on LeBron James to tear him down. And Chris Russo and them, they just destroyed him. This season right here in basketball is mainly going to be like one of those. It's going to be like a reality show. That's basically what it's going to be. It's going to be a reality show. So that's my take on it. Russo and Stephen A. Like I said, they did. They went in on them. They destroyed them. They drug them. And it's going to be more of this to come throughout the season. So stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.